Alrighty, okay, so we are back. We were playing Ant-Man Protection. Again, I didn't mention it last time, but all these deck lists are going to be in the video description. So if you want to try them out, feel free. Let me know how they go. So yes, Ant-Man Protection. So I think that this is going to be slightly longer of a game because this is not necessarily meant to be a rush deal of much damage. This is a flow like water deck, which is kind of fun because I know that D20 was playing a flow like water deck yesterday, and so I wasn't able to tune into that stream because I was asleep. But I was so tired. My flight from Reno took off at 11:30 p.m. on Thursday night, and I landed at 6 a.m. in Chicago, and it just shot my entire weekend. But anyway, so we're playing a Flow Like Water strategy. So Flow Like Water is a newer card that we have that says, after you play a defense card, deal 1 damage to the attacking enemy. And so basically, you get to ping the enemy to death, which sounds like a ton of fun. What I really like about this is Scott Lang Ant-Man has a 3 defense in his giant form. And so very easy to run, kind of a perfect defense strategy. So we're kind of tapping into that a little bit with a ton of defense events. So there's a steal. We've got 2 allies in here, Victor and Clea, to kind of help with some of the minions. But we've got hard to ignore. We're only running 2 hard to ignores, which we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I usually like to run 3 copies in there. But Ant-Man does have a pretty good threat mitigation build, because whenever he flips down to small Ant-Man, he gets to remove a threat, and so I'm only running 2 unflappable electrostatic armor, energy barrier, desperate defenses, armored vest, which we may not play. I don't know why I have endurance in here. I don't think I need endurance in here at all, but my cards are all the way over here. But perseverance, so whenever I change form, give your hero a tough status card. So Ant-Man's changing a lot, and so that's going to be pretty great. And then counterpunch. Counterpunch is going to be fun. So after your hero defends against an enemy attack, deal damage equal to your hero's attack. In giant form, Ant-Man's attack is 3, so yeah, he can hit back pretty hard. So we'll see how it goes. I think, yeah, I probably wouldn't run another endurance. If I was to, actually, I may want to look and see if I throw in Dauntless instead of maybe even an armored vest. I may not even need an armored vest in here. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and just, we're doing it live. We're doing it live. We're gonna swap an armored vest for, we're gonna swap an armored vest for a Dauntless. Be right back. Ooh. Dave Kester Steve, so glad you started streaming a bit earlier. Being UK based, I normally miss it live. Having said that, I bid you a good night. It is your bedtime. Well, thank you for joining. Yeah, I just kind of have always done 8. So if 7 works out better, I don't really have an attachment to 7. It is kind of hard for me to get back sometimes from work, because I do live about an hour and 10 minutes away from work, and so sometimes that can get kind of messy. But yeah, all the videos are on YouTube if you can check them out there, if you cannot make them here. But yeah, so thank you for joining. Okay, so yeah, so we're gonna run a Dauntless. So with Dauntless and Flow Like Water and Energy Barrier, we're doing a lot of damage whenever we play in a defense event. So, and then if we have a counterpunch, adding all of that up, we're doing 6 damage base as long as we're at or above our max hit points. And then if we energy barrier, there's just a lot of damage in not attacking in this deck, which I think is hilarious and a lot of fun. So Josh, I don't always say you care about aggression, and then when I actually do play aggression, I have so much fun. Aggression is, I think, probably my second favorite aspect. I think protection is my favorite. I really like playing protection. I love playing protection in multiplayer. Protection in solo is fun. It's just you don't get to see everything protection is meant to do. But protection in multiplayer is amazing. I think aggression has starting to have a lot of archetypes, which I really enjoy. And I really enjoy building around that. So I like that. I think my least favorite is probably leadership. We've had this conversation. Although I do think that leadership is getting better. And by better, I mean not necessarily stronger, but more versatile. And probably right there in third place would be Justice. I like Justice's playstyle. I think Justice is a little strong. I just find Justice to be pretty good. So, okay. Cool. Oh, modular set. So we are running up against the Children of Thanos. So we are not holding any punches here. So we'll see how it goes. The Children of Thanos is not a easy modular set at all. We got Ebony Maw, Proxima Midnight, and Corvus Glaive. And I don't know why I chose this one, but we're it's too late to change now. But so we'll see how it goes. But this is from the Mad Titan Shadow campaign. Whew. We'll see how we go. Alrighty. So all of our hit points look fine. Nope, mine don't. I'm gonna go up to 12. I'm gonna actually start at a normal hit point. Sweet. Okay. I guess we'll do this the old-fashioned way. Fix all the upside down cards for everybody. Okay, so let's see where we're going. So we're gonna start out with a hand size of 6, so 2, 4, 6, and we've got a Clea, got an energy barrier, a sidestep, a giant strength, desperate defense, and a perseverance. Okay, so giant strength I love. I really like this card. So it's after you change to giant hero form, you get +1 attack until the end of the turn, and so it's crazy. I mean, it's really good. So we'll probably hold on to that. I think we're going to toss our defense events. We've got enough in here that we can probably draw into it. Clea may be the right move here. Actually, we have a perseverance, so I'm going to probably just hold on to perseverance. I'm going to try and get an energy barrier onto the table, and we'll hang on to giant strength. So our 3 cards, Army of Ants, electrostatic armor, and another energy barrier. Okay, so let's see how it goes. So I think the goal here is to play perseverance and electrostatic armor and 1 energy barrier. I think we can do all of that, right? So there's that perseverance and then Milano for electrostatic. Yeah. Giant strength would be nice to get out there. We do have 2 of those in our kit, so we may be able to get that out there later. The other option would be to hold on to electrostatic armor and throw 2 energy barriers out there and throw electrostatic armor on the table next turn. Kind of like that. I'm probably going to do that actually. Because I don't necessarily need the perseverance right now. Especially if I have 2 energy barriers on the table. Alrighty. Okay, cool. So yeah, let's go ahead and flip over. We're gonna go to Little Ant-Man, and then we are going to toss a giant strength and an army of ants to play an energy barrier. We're playing long-term strategy here, so that comes in with 3. We're gonna toss perseverance and exhaust the Milano to play a 2nd energy barrier, and then whenever I change to puny, I get to remove a threat. And then we're going to hang on to electrostatic armor. We will just go ahead and I guess we'll hit him for 1. So down to 12. So 12 to 12. Alright, we will stand up. We will draw wrist gauntlets, counterpunch, wasp, and endurance. Okay, so not great actually. I don't necessarily love this hand. I do like wrist gauntlets though. Not necessarily in this type of protection build, right? Because I don't necessarily want to stun Drang, because then I don't get to activate all my cool defense stuff. But okay, so we will start out the villain phase by placing 2 here and then 1 here on Badoon's ship. This is a banger of a song. Let's go. Drang's going to attack. We will... I want to get in. Okay, so I want to get endurance down on the table, and I want to get electrostatic armor. It would be nice to be able to get wasp onto the table. I don't think that's in the cards though. I think it's better to get electrostatic armor and endurance onto the table, which means I can play counterpunch if I defend. I don't know if I want to defend though. Okay. It is what it is. Okay, so he's going to attack for 2 plus a boost card. I have basically a buffer of 2 here. I'm gonna go ahead and defend. So we're gonna defend there. So 2 plus a boost card, which is 2. Okay, so we defended for 2, so we're taking 2 damage. We're going to toss 2 counters off of these energy barriers to throw that back at Drang. And we'll go ahead and counter punch to deal 1 more damage to him. So, I mean, not the most efficient use of counter punch, but I don't... There's not anything else I really want to do with the cards in my hand. So, might as well do it. We get a bad card, which is Ebony Maw. Excellent. Okay, so villain is, he's a 1/1/6, and whenever he activates, we give him a boost card. So big boy Ebony Maw is on the table. Okay, so my turn. I'm going to toss a wrist gauntlets to play electrostatic armor. I'm going to toss a wasp to play an endurance, which puts me up 3 hit points, taking me to 15. Yep, that looks good. We're going to go ahead and exhaust the Milano to remove 3 threat from terrestrial invasion. And we are... Yeah, we'll go ahead and flip up to... Well, I don't know if I want to flip up to... The reason I don't want to flip up is he only has a hand size of 4 in hero form. Or in big Ant-Man. But he does have that 3 defense, which is nice. Oh my goodness. Okay, no, we're gonna stay down. I need to build a little bit more. So we're gonna stay down. Okay, so we will ready up. We will draw a hard to ignore, preemptive strike, an unflappable, a strength, and a victor. Okay, well here are all the cards I want to play, so that's nice. Why is it always that you always draw the cards that you want to play? All in the same turn. Okay, so starting out we're going to place 2 here. Badoon's ship bumps up. Drang is going to attack me for 2. I will go ahead and defend this. So 2 and then plus 2. And so whenever I defend, I deal 1 damage to the attacking character from electrostatic armor. Then we will remove 2 counters from energy barrier and deal 2 damage to Ebony Maw. Because it does not have to go against Drang. Actually, I forgot I had preemptive strike. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, so now Ebony Maw is going to attack for 1 plus a boost card because he's villainous. I think I'm probably gonna... I don't think I need hard to ignore actually. So Yep, so Ebony Maw is going to attack. This has 2 boost cards, so I'm going to toss a Hard to Ignore to play Preemptive Strike. So when a boost card is turned face up... Oh, when the villain attacks. Okay, so I guess I would have... I'm doing it when Drang attacks. And same thing, just different order of operations. So 2, and then the villain takes 2. Yeah. Okay. So he's down to 6. Ebony Maw takes the damage from electrostatic armor. And we're good there. Okay. Okay. Didn't read that was when the villain attacks. Oops. Alrighty, and then our bad card is Corvus Glaive. Okay, so we're coming out swinging. So he comes out with a toughness and a retaliate. And he's a 2/2. Gross. Alrighty. Okay. So we're gonna toss a strength to play a Victor Mancha, and then we're going to exhaust Milano to play an Unflappable. Now this effectively is going to give me a hand size of 5, and so I will flip up to Big Ant-Man. And when I do that, I get to deal a damage. So villain's at 6. I think I'm going to hit Ebony Maw for 2, and then hopefully my energy barriers can take him out before I get hit, and then Victor can defend against Corvus. Excellent. Okay. Cool. So yeah, we're ready. We'll draw Perseverance, Nerves of Steel, Resize, Giant Strength. Ooh, I love this combo. Resize into a Giant Strength and a Preemptive Strike. Excellent. Okay. Okay, so I think it's probably a little bit too late to play Nerves of... Well, it's probably not, actually. But I don't want to. Okay, so we're going to push 2 here. 1 on the Badoon ship. Drang is going to attack me. Hey, background music slaps today. Yeah, it does. Thanks. It's a banger. It's what we call a banger in the biz. Alrighty. Okay, so Drang is going to attack for 2 plus a boost card. We are going to probably Preemptive Strike this thing. And hopefully... Yeah. Preemptive Strike. Cancel the boost icons, deal 1 damage to the villain, and then these energy barriers are going to trigger killing Ebony Maw. And so we won't have to... And then we'll be ready going into our turn, which will be... And I don't have Preemptive Strike, just kidding. Because it's Ant-Man. And I have a hand size of 4. So I'm just going to shuffle this. Oops. I said I had a hand size of 5 because of electrostatic armor. Okay, I do not. I have a hand size of 4. Okay, so I will still not defend it. I will still not defend it. Because I really want to kill Ebony Maw here. So. Okay, so Drang's going to attack for 2 plus 2. I will remove 2 counters from the energy barriers in play to deal 2 damage to Ebony Maw, which will take out Ebony Maw. And then I take 2 damage. And I am still over my max threshold, so if we do ever draw a Dauntless, that will be fine. Okay. Now Corvus Glaive is going to attack. We're going to defend with Victor, and so Victor takes 1 damage because we reduce the amount of damage that Victor takes from each attack by 1. So just takes 1 damage. I guess I didn't get the trigger Unflappable for not defending, but I still think that was the right call. Okay. Okay, alrighty, so let's see what we can do here. So we're going to flip down to Little Ant-Man to remove one of these here. We are then going to toss a Nerves of Steel to play Giant Strength. We're going to resize to go up to Big Ant-Man. When I flip up, I get +1 attack, so I have 4 attack now, and I get to ping a damage, so I'm going to ping this off of Corvus. And I get to draw a card from Resize, so that's a Desperate Defense. I will go ahead and toss a Desperate Defense to pay for a Perseverance, because we're still in that response window, and that will give me a tough status card. Ant-Man has a tough status card now, and we will just swing at Corvus Glaive for 4. And the Retaliate does not trigger because we killed him. Milano will exhaust to remove 3 threat. Also, real fun, if I draw another... So, after you change to Giant Hero form, you get +1 attack until the end of the turn. So you can hammer with these counter punches, because now he has 4 until the end of the turn. So, is that... What's a turn? What's a turn? No, it's not. That's not how that works. Never mind. I think a turn is my turn. A phase is the hero phase, and then a round. Okay, never mind. Ignore that. I don't think I was right on that. But anyways, it's still pretty good. Okay, so we will draw up to 4. We got a Hard to Ignore, Pin Particles, Sidestep, and a Flow Like Water. Alright, so we are... I'm loving this Sidestep Pin Particle combo. Boom, boom, boom. So, whenever you would take any amount of damage, prevent 3 of that damage. If you paid for this card using a Lightning resource, deal 1 damage to an enemy. Pin Particles, I can pay for that, and heal 2 damage if I'm in Giant form. And so, we will... There's my Flow Like Water too. I probably want to get that onto the table at some point, but... Okay, so we're going to place 2 here. Oh, and we get indirect damage. So this is going to spray 2 indirect damage. We'll just put it onto Victor. And we reduce each damage from attacks by 1. So not every damage. So Victor just takes it. But really, I don't want to just waste my tough card here. Yeah. Alright, so Drang is going to swing at us for 2 plus a boost. We're going to go ahead and defend for 3. Mainly because I want to trigger Unflappable. And I won't be able to trigger Sidestep because of my tough status card. So we're defending for 3. Oh, discard an ally or upgrade you control. Okay, we'll just discard Victor. I don't think we need Victor. Yeah. And we've seen all of the Black Order, or the Children of Thanos. Interesting. Okay, so we take 0 damage. I don't get rid of my tough card because none of it gets through. So we're going to exhaust Unflappable to draw a card, which is Ant-Man's Helmet. Very, very good. And then we Electrostatic Armor will ping Drang for 1, taking him down to 5. Sweet. Alrighty, and we get a bad card. Victor's dead. We get a bad card, which is... Ooh, Power Siphon. So, Peril. When revealed, exhaust Milano. Spend 2 energy resources to discard 1 card at random from the first player's hand. We'll just go ahead and exhaust Milano and toss that. Excellent. Okay, so... Man, I really do need to get Flow Like Water onto the table. This is the whole thing. This is the whole part. That's what this deck is all about. However... I do really want to get Ant-Man's helmet onto the table. Ant-Man's helmet makes this perfect defense build, or high health build, pretty easy. Now that I'm thinking about it, probably had room for some fighting fits in here. Ant-Man's helmet is so good though. we can go there and just hold on to Flow Like Water, I guess. Yeah, I guess that's what we're gonna do. Okay, why not? Okay, so we're gonna toss. Okay, yeah, we're gonna toss Pin Particles, Sidestep, and Hard to Ignore to play Ant-Man's Helmet. So we're going to flip down into Small Ant-Man and remove 1 threat from a scheme, and then I get to draw a card. And then I heal 2 damage because I used Pin Particles while I was in hero form. So we're back up to 15, which is our max health. We've got Preemptive Strike, which is neither here nor there. Okay, so we will ready. We will toss Preemptive Strike. We're not going to need that. We're going to hang on to Flow Like Water because I probably should. Oh, there's a resize. Ooh, good. So resize with Ant-Man's Helmet, you can trigger it twice. I mean, we don't have any damage, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Giant Stomp. It's a lot of damage. Oh, and a Genius. And a Dauntless. Okay. Alrighty, sweet. Okay, so place 2 here on the main scheme. We're going to charge this Badoon ship up. So this goes to 1. Drang is going to attack. He's got 5. Okay, I'm going to play Flow Like Water. I'm just going to set that out over there. We'll play Giant Stop and we'll throw a resize, or we'll play Dauntless and throw a resize just because that's how the deck is played. So in that case, we will not defend because I want to hit him back for 4 with the resize. So, and I have a tough. So we're not going to defend. Drang is going to hit us for 2 plus a boost, which is 1. That runs into my tough status card. So we will discard that. Okay. Now we get a bad card. I don't get to trigger Unflappable because I didn't defend. I don't get to trigger Electrostatic Armor. I may should have defended. It is what it is. Okay. Oh! Advance the villain schemes. Uh-oh. Alrighty, so we are going to scheme for 1 plus 3. So that's, yep, that's pushing us. No, that's 4. So we're at 7. Oh my goodness. Okay. So we're at 7. And we resolved the Badoon ship charge up ability because after he schemes, we have to do that. Bummer. Okay, so we're at 7 out of 8. So that's going to be kind of fun to play around with. Okay, so now it's my turn, and we are going to we'll flip up to Big Ant-Man. We'll deal 1 damage to Drang, taking him down to 4. Then we will swing for 4 because of Giant Strength, taking Drang into stage 2. He gets, when he jumps into stage 2, then we get to, it sounds like a nursery rhyme or something, like, I don't know, digging it. Anyways, so phase 2, he gets Drang Spear, so now he's swinging for 4, and he starts with 14 health. The devil card. Oh man, alrighty, okay, so we will go ahead and play a resize to flip down to Small Ant-Man. When we do that, we get to remove 1 threat. Resize lets us draw a card, and then Ant-Man's Helmet lets us draw a card. Ant-Man's very, very good, y'all. Ant-Man's very, very, very good. Okay, so we will go ahead and exhaust Milano to remove 3 threat from the main scheme, taking that down to 3. We will toss a Genius to play a Flow Like Water. We will toss a, I guess we don't need a Giant Stomp, to play a Dauntless, which now I have Retaliate. my other giant stomp already in the discard pile? It is not, so we're probably going to be drawing into a giant step, or your favorite Ant-Man aspect, protection. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it a lot. How you doing, Trap It? So we've got 5 cards. So are we gonna be getting a resize? We got 1. No, we're not gonna get a resize. So I think I'm gonna hang on to. I'm just gonna hang on to the energy, and we're gonna toss the counterpunch, so we don't need it. Alrighty. So we will ready everybody up. And oh yeah, he's swinging for 4 now. I forgot about that. Oh well. Good. I am doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. You know, get to stream again, which is, it felt like forever since I last streamed. So, oh yeah, I forgot I have like 9 army of ants. Okay. 2, 4, 5. Oh no, I'm not gonna be able to defend for everything that I need to. Ugh. Uh-oh. Okay. Well. So we won't get to trigger Unflappable, but that's fine. I don't have a defense card. Okay. So Flow Like Water. I have never triggered Flow Like Water in my Marvel Champions career. So eventually we'll get it. Okay, so Terrestrial Invasion. We're going to throw 2 here. And then Badoon's ship's going to charge up. Drang is going to attack me for 4. So we will go ahead and defend. So that's 2 to 2, and then plus 2. So 4 gets through. So I do drop below my my starting health. So I'm down to 11, which means I don't get the retaliate, which is a bummer. But I still trigger Electrostatic Armor, which will ping him for 1. Yeah. Okay. Well. Alrighty. Then we get a bad card, which is Assault. Oh, the villain attacks you. Eee. Okay, so the villain is attacking me for 4, plus a boost card, which is 1, so that's 5. Okay, well, that's a thing. That just happened, so that's fun. Okay, cool. Alright, so what we are going to do now is on my turn 2, 4. And I really don't necessarily want these army of ants out there. I mean, I can throw 2 and then I can play Hive Mind to remove 4 threat. Okay, fine, I guess. Like, and then that does allow me to draw a card, which will be a giant stomp, actually. I needed to think about that. So that's going to be 8. So I won't exactly win, but that's fine. Okay, so we'll Pim Particles for 1 army of ants. So when that comes out, Pim Particle allows me to draw a card, which is my giant stomp. And so I think the right call here is to 5, 7. Nelson's cool are my cuss words because I'm not on camera. Cool. That's definitely a rip from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. So, alrighty. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna flip up. No, actually, before that, we're gonna Army of Ants to ping 1. Now we're gonna flip up to Big Boy Ant-Man. Big Ant-Man. We're gonna deal 1 damage to Drang, taking him down to 11. And then we are going to toss a Hive Mind and a well, Before we flip up, we're going to Milano and put a second army of ants into play, and then ping him for one more with the army of ants. And then we're going to flip up. When we flip up, we get to heal 2 damage from our hero. So that takes us back up to 8. Now we're going to toss a Hive Mind and a Energy to play Giant Stomp. So deal 8 damage to an enemy. So that takes him down to 2. And we get a bad card. And hopefully, if we draw in a defense event, we can kill him when he attacks us. So that's kind of exciting. Hydrate. Thank you. It's actually very warm in here, so I do appreciate that. As I drink my sodium water, that definitely is not helping me with hydration whatsoever. But I appreciate it. Trap It, what's been on your table recently? What have you been playing recently? Alrighty, okay, so we will ready everybody. We get to draw 4 cards. Hive Mind. Hard to ignore. Come on, give me a preemptive strike. There we go. We got it. Then Victor. Sweet. Okay. That's game. That's game. We're going to place 2. Oh, yeah. We're going to place 2 here. We're going to deal 4 damage to me. I'm sorry, 2 damage to me. And then Drang is going to attack for 4 plus a boost card. We are going to defend for 3. And we'll flip this up. It's 2. Victor for preemptive strike. That does, let's see, electrostatic armor is 1. Flow like water is 2. Preemptive strike is 4. Drang is dead. There you go. There's Ant-Man protection. I really liked it. I think that this is not the strongest Ant-Man protection deck out there. There's probably better builds out there. This is just something I wanted to do because I really wanted to play around with Flow Like Water a little bit. But probably run not a Flow Like Water, run a couple less defense events, because maybe throw your Armored Vest back in there because you're going to have a 3-4 defense, and then just run like a Fighting Fit plus Dauntless and just go to town on just never let anyone take any damage. But I play Champions, then I watch a Lord of the Rings video, and when I play that, then I'll put on Lord of the Rings to the table and watch the Champions video, and when I switch back, yep, Beast Snow, this is why I refuse to watch Arkham. But Arkham is so good. You'll love Arkham. Arkham is amazing. You should definitely watch my Arkham videos and see how much fun it is. I'm just messing with you. Alrighty, okay, so this is actually going a lot quicker than I thought. I thought that Ant-Man was going to be a little bit quicker than Star-Lord. Well, I guess I played 6 games last time, but yeah, so this is we're going through Ant-Man. Our next one is going to be Justice, so we're going to play a Justice Ant-Man deck next, and we will see how it goes. Yeah, go shield. Shield. Dude, the new shield cards look so cool from the expansion, from Sinister Motives. It just looks so cool. Oh man, I cannot wait. For that expansion. It was supposed to come out on Friday, but I don't think we're getting it on Friday, which is very sad. Alrighty, I'm gonna go to my Be Right Back screen just so I can mess around with some stuff. I'm gonna probably open a window because it is really warm in this room, and we'll see you real soon.